Hello and welcome back. My name's Kieran Siemens and I want to start today with a huge thank you to all of you that were part of the auction. All of you that went on there and bid for all of the drawings and the signed books that were there. Thank you very much. Seriously, from my heart, a very, very huge thank you. You're an amazing bunch of people. You are absolutely amazing. And secondly, thank you to everybody who's put a little something in my tip jar at the top of my YouTube page. Thank you very much for all those little tips. They are greatly, greatly appreciated. So, shall we get on with some inky mess? Shall we go on and do a nice, crazy, mad drawing? Let's do it. Well, hello and welcome back to another lovely morning. Another lovely morning to do some lovely inky drawings. Hope you're all feeling well. Right, let's start with a nice pen. Okay, looks okay. Let's start off with a nice line of some sort. Let's get a nice big fat brush to start the ball. And I have, as usual, no idea what I'm going to do. But I bet it's going to start over there. Yeah, why not? Sounds and looks quite exciting. It's always a good way to start with something that's kind of setting a shape, breaking down the whiteness of the paper. And I'm going to put something in here, I think. Oh, it's quite hard nib. Do I have something a bit softer? That might be softer. Let's have a look. And it's always nice to kind of break up the fear by doing a few lines and to start off. Just listening to your mind will say, draw a line up, draw a line down, draw something round, draw. And it's quite a beautiful thing just to listen. And sometimes it gets you in trouble, as it is at the moment. It's kind of getting me in a little bit of trouble. What are you talking about? Why do you want me to do that? What am I going to do? Am I going to make an ear out of it? Okay, I could do that. Some kind of ear. There you go. So it's some kind of creature with ears. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm basically just listening to my mind, and I'm just kind of having fun. That's all it is. And I will be going into a little bit more of a breakdown of drawings and a bit more of a how to do drawings in the coming months, into the new year, where I will be doing some more kind of the teaching side of things, and I will be doing a lot more explaining what I'm doing and explaining how to draw something controlled. So a little bit of the construction of how to draw something and how to make things work. I think there's too many people out there teaching how to draw, and I don't think many of them should be. Not that I'm a great teacher, not that I'm anything amazingly special, but I do think that maybe some of my teaching Elements will help people. And that's the whole point. It's not to be better than anybody. It's to get into a situation where I can help people. And helping them to think about the way that they draw and how to draw. And with all the years of working in, working for companies like Disney and working on some of the feature films that I've worked on, I think I might be able to help people. I might be able to give people a little bit more of a realistic helpful route to work from your drawings. Why this nib does not want to draw at all today, but and I'm going to draw something. Right, that nib does not want to draw. But this one does. And I've wanted to do and actually this week my Wacom, my drawing digital desk has died, which has been completely at the wrong timing, since I'm going to take some of this into the digital realm, since I've got so many people requesting me to show them something on the digital side of things, and I don't really feel that there is really that much difference. I find that the main difference between digital and traditional is the fact that with digital it's very easy to erase. It's very easy to kind of erase something and to get yourself out of trouble, where I do feel like some of the traditional stuff is why you build skills. You build skills to avoid. So in a very odd way, I don't really feel that the digital is helping skills, but I do find it in many ways. I kind of feel like it makes people more kind of lazy, really. It definitely makes me lazy, I can sit there and draw what I want. Oh, I've made a mistake. Oh, erase it. I'll do it again. And it's really not the type of. I want to learn skills. I want to be able to learn to be able to draw better, not to be waiting for some device to save the day. I don't like that. Like at the moment I'm drawing some kind of, I don't know, some kind of creature. And because I'm drawing some kind of creature, it's using a part of my brain that is basically making me think. That's Mr. Miro. Thank you, Mr. Miro. And because it makes me think, I have to think, what am I drawing? Where am I going? What is happening? And that is such a beautiful part of the skill, that you end up kind of drawing something that is almost an accident, if you want to put it that way. Now here I have no idea what I'm going to do, so it gives me this kind of magical chance, really. I mean, it's a beautiful way to kind of feel like he has this kind of sausage dog with a squeaker in it. And I do find that it kind of makes me think more about the character and where I'm going with the character. Okay, I'm starting to draw a collar now. So this type of creature has got a collar. Okay. And I love that kind of freedom, and that freedom is something that builds up a lot of skills in your mind. It builds up the skills to be confident and to also be very open to chance and to be open to change. And because you're in that state of mind, it's almost like it's a sketch. It's a sketch in your sketchbook, and it's not important, and it's not anything to worry about. And for me, sketching in your sketchbook is something that will build up a lot of skills. But I know that a lot of people are afraid of doing such a thing. So I will get into drawing some lessons, some things that I've learned over all the years of working on animated feature films and TV series and the such. And I will try and teach you something to help. Something in a more constructed way. He's lovely. I do like this. I really like this. And in many cases, I do like to sit and draw for the very, very, very simple reason that I like that exploration. I like to go somewhere where I don't know. And that in itself gets me into a way of saying, well, what am I going to draw here? I'm going to draw a hand. Okay. What kind of a hand does this creature have? Well, maybe he's got nice, big, thick fingers. You know, and you start to think about it. You start to get into the depths of who this character is and what is he going to do. How many fingers does he got? Well, let's give him 3. We could give him 2. And what happens is that your mind starts to have this kind of childish approach, this kind of, I'm drawing and I'm having fun. And it doesn't matter if I make a mistake. It doesn't matter. And this is a skill. In my mind, this is a skill on its own. That kind of point of drawing something and not being too afraid of where you go and what you do. And that basically will make you a much better artist, because you will be confident that where you're taking this drawing is to a beautiful place. And your confidence will start to think, well, that line there is like the cuffs are too long and hanging over his hands because he's quite a small, little, chunky little person. And I'll give him a cufflink, and I'll give him a cufflink that's like a little flower. Why these things are coming into my mind is very important. Then when I'm sitting down to do something that's maybe for a book or for an illustration of some importance, it will get to the part where I am basically exploring, and I'm drawing it in a way that I could be very, very, very free. And I think that freedom, and built in with some of that elements of that you're gaining from having your confidence, is something that will make you a much better artist. I mean, at the moment I'm thinking more about my line consistency, and if I should do something a bit thicker on this part here, which I think, oh, this should be a bit thicker there. And those type of questions actually start to make you think more about the beauty of your drawing, rather than is it something that's good or not. And you have to remember also that your drawing being good or not is nothing to do with you. Okay, you make the artwork, and whether it's a good drawing or not has nothing to do with you. And a good example of that is that recently I've done my auction and I've put up my drawings, and I thought, this one, oh, this one is gonna sell for £1,000. It's so good. I'm so pleased. Oh my God, I don't even want to sell it. And I get so excited by it. I get so excited by the sheer beauty of the line, beauty of the weight of the line, beauty of the thickness of the drawing. And all of those elements come into it for me. And they build something that, for me, makes a good drawing. There's a lot of drawings out there that don't make a good drawing. Some of them are mine, some of them are not. And what happens is that once the auction is started, and once the auction is moving, you will find that the drawing that you wanted to put up for £10,000, nobody wants. Nobody wants. Why does nobody want that one? Why are people buying the one that I think is ugly? And it's all down to the simple fact that everybody has their own opinion. So you will draw something that might be amazing for you, but it's not really that appealing to other people. And it's the same with this drawing. Do you like it? Do you not like it? That's your opinion. It's nothing to do with anybody else's opinion. There we go. That was kind of interesting, wasn't it? What a great character. And I would love to hear your opinion. I would love to know what you think about today's drawing. Like I said, at the beginning of next year I will start to do some more teaching, so I'm hoping that everybody will be interested in and excited by it. I know that I'm excited by it. I don't quite know how to put the format together at the moment, but I'm working on that and practicing, and I don't know how to make it different from these. Though they're very different. These will continue. I will not stop doing these drawings. He's quite nice actually, isn't he? He kind of looks a little bit sneaky almost in his way. Do a nice frame on it. Just to kind of make it feel like it should be up in some kind of exotic gallery of some sort. And as always, I love to get your comments. I love to hear what you think. I love to hear what country you're in. I love to know how your day is going. So, write to me and tell me how you are doing. Write and tell me what you think about today's drawing. I would love to know. I'm just going to shade up a little bit here so that I can separate the drawing from what's happening. And also tell me if you're interested in my new digital drawing. The more kind of modern version of what I'm doing in a much more constructed way, in a teaching form. Are you interested by that? Does it excite you? I've done a few kind of test videos already, but I'm not really sure of the format, so I'm working on that at the moment. And then into the new year, we'll have this channel with my drawing demonstrations and then the teaching one. So that's today's drawing. Some kind of long-eared, long-nosed little kind of businessman. I have no idea where that came from, but it's cute and I like it. Oh, I didn't do the end of his nose. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't run away. I forgot to do that kind of elephant's little bit at the end. What a silly boy forgetting about that. Fabulous. Fabulous. How can I forget the end of his nose? Right, so thank you very much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being on the auction. Thank you for your support in the tip jar. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything, alright? I absolutely love all of you, so thank you very much for all the comments as well. And that is today's drawing. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And we'll come back and do another drawing soon. Alright? See you soon. Bye-bye.